It is Saturday, July 27th, 2024. I'm gonna do a book review. Well, I'm just like so out of focus. This book here, I just finished reading Primeval Chronicles of the Nephilim, Book 1 by Brian Godawa. Just like I said, I just finished reading this book. Such a good book. It is a fictional retelling of the Noah story, basically, and everything around it. When it comes to God talking to Noah and having him build the ark, build the box, before the destruction of the people, of the world, I should say, the flooding of the world. Brian, the author of this book, does a great job of retelling and filling in those little plot holes, those little holes that sometimes when we read the Bible, we want to go further deep into the details. The Bible in most cases don't go into full details in certain stories. So Brian, the author, goes in deep in his own retelling. Of course, in the preview, before you get to the chapters, in the introduction, he talks about, this is just his retelling, or his, retelling based on his research and everything. His retelling of the Noah story, basically, and he kind of puts a lot of action into it, and it reads just like I would say a movie, one of those movies you watch, those action-packed movies. This reads, oh yeah, like I said, the blockbuster movies. It reads just like a blockbuster movie, and that's exactly what it is. Such a good book. I love the ending. Like, once you're finished reading the book, Brian goes into very deep detailing of the Nephilim, and he has a lot of information on different things like the Nephilim and everything around what the Bible entails. The discrepancies, the arguments between certain ideologies when it comes to the Nephilim and the fallen angels and whatnot, and the sons of God and stuff like that. There's a lot of different separation of what the definition of the sons of God and what God was talking about when it came to the sons of God and who were the sons of God. But Brian goes in to tell in full detail who actually were the sons of God, and he using scripture to back up his argument and whatnot. That's at the very end of the book, after you finish the book. So yeah, you could tell that he did a lot of research, and I'm pretty sure he does say that he read the book of Enoch. And the thing is, I just read the book of Enoch not too long ago, and this book kind of just ties into it. Even though it's fictional, it's a fictional book based on stories in the Bible, but you could tell he did a lot of great work and research doing these novels here. This is only book 1. There's book 2, which is the Enoch Primordial. I actually have it. Hold on 1 second. Here it is right here. I'm about to start it. Enoch Primordial. This is book 2, and this is like a pre-telling or prequel, as it says, of Enoch's story. If people don't know who Enoch was like a descendant of Seth. If anybody don't know who Seth was one of Adam and Eve's sons. But Enoch, if anybody read the book of Enoch is telling in his book of his going from heaven and talking to the angels of God, the angels of the Lord, and just everything before the flood and everything else, and you know, his story. But Noah, this one here, this is a good book. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like you could read it like a movie. It's action packed. It has good and evil, of course. We got these fallen angels called Watchers that are evil and you know, doing evil things like creating the Nephilim from the daughters of men. So go ahead and pick it up. I got it off Amazon for about 20 bucks or less or whatever. Such a good read, but I'm trying to get the rest of the books. I got Enoch Primeval, as I just showed you, and I got Gilgamesh. I got the Gilgamesh one, which is the third book, and I want to really read that one because Brian, the author, I want to see how he ties in Gilgamesh, because I remember Gilgamesh story from back in grade school, right? So I want to see how he ties it in with Noah and everything else. And amongst other things, of course, the other books that are in there. I want to go all the way to the Jesus part, the Jesus Triumphant book. I haven't gotten that one yet, but go ahead and pick this one up, or order if off Amazon or whatnot, and just get some time to read and dive in to Noah Primeval by Brian Godawa. Thank you guys. Catch you guys later.